Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, and this is part 2 of my series Steps to Immigrating to Canada. So as you know, stay tuned for all the deets. Welcome to the second installation of my series Steps to Immigrating to Canada. As we covered in part 1, we went through how to create your express entry profile and the documents required. And down that list, we are on item number 3, which is getting your education credential assessment report. On the immigration website, you'll find 5 organizations that have been approved to conduct this exercise for you. The one I used was the World Education Service, also known as WES. And of course, you can find their link in my description below. When you get to the WES website, you need to create a profile. That's pretty straightforward, guys. You click follow the instructions, you're good to go. What WES does is they will collect all your results from all the educational institutions you've attended, verify them, and rank them as they compare to the Canadian education system. What you would need to do to complete this process is contact all the schools you've attended from your high school level. So that is your secondary school, next to your university, and then if you did postgraduate, your master's, PhD, you name it. In my case, I first reached out to my secondary school, which is Federal Government Girls College Bauchi, and got them to send my transcripts to me. When you create the profile, an address will be provided for you, and this address is where you would send the transcripts. There are 2 ways you can get your transcripts to WES. The first is your institution sends the results to you in a sealed envelope, stamped and signed on the leaf to make sure there's no tampering, and then you can mail it to WES. If this is a more convenient option for you, you take this. Number 2, your institution can send the transcripts directly to WES, in which case you are not a middleman in the process. It goes from your school to WES. To get your school to send the results, obviously you need to contact the school's academic office, put in a request for your documents to be compiled and sent. Most schools are familiar with this process because a lot of people actually request for their transcripts to be put together for one reason or the other. So it's not something that is new and you need to explain to them. You pay whatever the processing fee will be, and also the courier fee for them to mail it from whatever the location is to the institution. So I got my university, which is University of Jos, to send my transcripts directly to WES, and for my master's I got Lagos Business School to do the same thing as well. When all your documents have been received by WES, you get an email notifying you that all documents have been received and the evaluation process has started. The evaluation process typically takes 35 business days, which is 7 weeks, after which you get your ECA report. The ECA report, you have a number that is unique to you, and this is what you will use when filling out your express entry profile. Now that you have all your documentation and you're ready to submit your express entry profile, I'll have you just pause a minute as I want to introduce to you the Comprehensive Ranking System tool. This is also known as the CRS tool. This is a very useful and handy tool because you get to impute your scores before you actually have to submit to know if you have a good enough score to be competitive while you're in the pool. You can actually fill out the form and see what your overall score will be. I know, right? This is awesome to have because this way you know what your final score will be, and then you can compare it to the last cutoff score they had during the last draw. Every time Immigration Service does a draw, there's usually a cutoff mark. The last one I saw was in January of 2020, and that was 472. So everyone above 472 got sent invitations to apply, and those below did not. You see, it's handy to have this tool because you can check your scores before you submit to know where you rank, and you could potentially improve your scores with some additional documents, such as getting a provincial nomination. Here you need a province in Canada to select you to come to their province. Mind you, this option means you're going straight to their province to live and work. Or you can add a valid job offer to your application, and this will boost your points. If you have family that already lives in Canada, you can include them to your application, and this will also increase your points. See, there are many things you can do or play around with that can actually help you grow your scores. Remember, make sure you get a good IELTS test result. If you don't have a good IELTS test result, you might want to reconsider taking the test. Just so that you guys know how to use this tool, I will be posting a live demo. Yes. So make sure you watch that to show you how to fill out the form, and we will see how the different factors impact your final score. Now that we've successfully assembled all the documents we need, it's time to hit submit, guys. Once you submit your profile, you're done. Finally, you are done with stage 1. At this point, all you have to do is wait to get your invitation to apply. Once you get your invitation to apply, be sure to watch the next video as it will continue the process. So good luck, and let me know how it works out for you. So that's it, guys, for the express entry stage. At this point, you're done, and all you have to do is wait. But after you submit and you get your ITA, please, guys, let me know your experience. I want to know how you guys did, how long you had to wait. I had to wait for a month. My friend had to wait for 3 weeks. Let me know what your experience was. And if you haven't already, hit the subscribe button. You know you want to. So that's it for me, and Mr. Marks. We'll see you next time. Bye. On the immigration website, you will find 5, and you can potentially identify, and you can potentially want to reconsider taking the test. Oh, and I digress. Let me go back to that one. Why is this? Find the link in the description below.